Alright guys, welcome back to the Fridayverse. So, a lot of people lately have been suggesting that I get back on the topic of gaming, and I'm normally pretty good at keeping promises. For example, in the Season 1 finale that we had last season, obviously, I talked about how I was going to feature more human guests, and so far haven't I? I've featured 3 human guests, and 2 of them are YouTubers. Actually, there was a 4th one. I didn't know that guy at the LEGO convention that I met was actually Alex Xbox Dude. I just thought he was some guy, but apparently he's a YouTuber. One of my friends recommended him to me. Anyway, so, as a lot of you know, I did order a PSP, and I've collected a couple games with it. I've got even more games. So, we're just going to take a look at those games that I've acquired and do some reviews and short gameplays of them. So, I'm positive that a lot of people out there that have been pushing me to do more game reviews will be satisfied with this. I'm not going to record the full thing out here. I'll go somewhere else. But, and if you see my video last night, I actually made 2, but one of them was one where I did a collaboration with a just started YouTuber, and I started 4 days after him. Unfortunately, the video that I did on August 29th, 2015 got deleted. Anyway, his name was Israel Fake. Anyway, back to the topic of video games. We're going to go inside here, and I'm going to show you the video game reviews that I've been planning to do for my PSP. So, come on, guys. Alright, guys. We're going to look at my PSP games that I've acquired so far. There's not that many of them, unfortunately. So the video won't be that long, but long enough. Maybe up to 10, 15 minutes. So got our PSP here. Let's take a look at the games that I've got so far. We got Call of Duty Roads to Victory 2006. I already beat this, like I said before. Gives you a little idea of what the cover is. If you want to pause and read that, go ahead right now. Giving you enough time to pause and read all this, so, yeah. Alright. Then my second game is Socom, US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2, and the Socom series is actually a pretty good series. I happen to have one of my PS2 games for it over here. One of my, PS2 games that I play sometimes is SOCOM US Navy SEALs. Oh, SOCOM 2 US Navy SEALs. So, this is an older game from 2003. SOCOM game. But that's not really part of what we're doing today, so I'll just put that back. It's PS2. There's a Sony logo. Alright, getting back to SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2. Can you focus in on that? I don't know what's so hard about not being able to focus in on that, but for some reason my phone's not being able to focus right now. But whatever, so wherever freedom is threatened, the SEALs are there. And you're not going to be able to read all this, so I'll just read it to you. It says, experience unparalleled realism with over 40 real-world weapons and new command equity and local influence reward systems. Battle through thrilling single-player and multiplayer maps, as well as the new multiplayer game types, tug-of-war, intel grab, target, playable in infrastructure, and ad hoc modes. Crosswalk with SOCOM US Navy SEALs Combined Assault for the PlayStation 2, including all new action events and unlockables. Yeah, so this is a really good game. And then finally, this game I have not played yet, unlike the other two. It's SOCOM US Navy SEALs, I think it is, yeah, Tactical Strike. So this is just going to see if you guys want this game. The picture isn't too clear for some reason, but I don't know why. So this one says, evaluate, plan, execute. In the midst of rising instability, insurgents have abducted the U.S. ambassador. America's elite fighting force have been deployed, taking control of an entire SEAL team and engage in a true combat simulation where tactics determine the outcome of each encounter. Alright, so I'm going to summarize these games before we get to gameplays. So, in Call of Duty Roads to Victory, it's the third game that ever came out in the Call of Duty series, copyright 2006. In this one, it's a World War II FPS. You work in America in the 82nd Airborne. What's the next one? England, I think, and then there's another one, you'll be able to see it later, England, and then England you work in, I forget, and then Canada, I also forget, 8th Airborne, I think Canada is, and in the American campaign, which has 7 missions, one of them you do an Air Force mission, shooting planes out of the sky, going different places to manning different guns, then you don't do that for the rest, then England has 4 campaigns, and then Canada has 3, which makes a total of 14 missions. And then the SOCOM Tactical Strike, I'm going to switch that with Fireteam Bravo 2. I haven't played Fireteam Bravo 2. I haven't played Tactical Strike. I played Fireteam Bravo 2. We'll just call it FB2. You stop at drug cartels, and I'm not done with the first mission yet, but on the third part of it, the third deployment, you get 3 choices of a person to work with, and I'm working with the guy with the headgear, the one that's a Harvard graduate. You'll be able to see him later. You can go in and change the the armory. You can change all kinds of cool stuff, just like you can in the PlayStation 2 ones, and PS3 ones, I assume. And the weird thing about this is, on the side, on the front, on the side, on the front, so SOCOM's not decorated on the side like this one. This is copyright 2006, and Tactical Strike I have not played yet, but it sounds really fun, and we'll get to that later, 2007. So I'm just going to show you what's really cool about the insides of the boxes. Real quick, besides the games, they have the special art inside the box. Like, okay, so you know how the PS3 was strongly based on the PSP, and the PS4 was based off the PS Vita. Nothing. Then we open up Fireteam Bravo 2. We got little, design in there, and the same with Tactical Strike. So that is really cool. Tactical Strike has the picture of the cover, whereas this one has a little decorated thing. And I believe that's also the same with, 2. Let me check. What does the manual look like in there? Yeah, I thought so. It's yellow. It's a yellow one. But back to the reviews. This will actually be a 2 to 3 part video. I guess I should have mentioned that in the beginning. So this is part 1. We're going to wrap it up at 10 minutes here. So I'm going to fire up our PSP. What time is it? 6:34, believe. Oh yeah, I changed my device name to the Fridayverse. Waiting for this. Okay, and PSP upgrade year 2.81. I actually upgraded mine to my 9.90 with the internet connection. We're just going to go ahead on UND. This is Bravo 2. That was pretty thrilling, I guess. This I've played for a couple days now, 3 days, but I've had it for 5. Maybe this marks the 6th day I've had it. I've played it 50% of the time that I've owned it. It's a pretty good game from what I can tell of it. It's not too bad. It's a very good game. I really like the music soundtracks, the weapons, the bodies flop without blood, but just like they do in the PS2 ones. You can use grenades to take out enemies and rocket launchers, but you have to unlock those and then buy those. You get money from each deployment if you follow certain guidelines, just like you have to follow in the PS2 one. You have to not get the headquarters to comment and what's the word, judge you negatively. What's that word? Criticize you, just like in the PS2 ones. Well, we're going to wrap this up here and then get into the second and then third part of the PSP reviews. So stay tuned, everybody. Bye, guys.